For breakfast after my Peloton ride this morning, I bring this up because I'm having my colonoscopy tomorrow. I had a good Peloton ride, by the way. I have to say, it was like the first time I really felt like since the illness, it was one of the first times I felt like I was getting some strength back. Normal output was like, but pre-illness was like 340 to 360, occasionally higher, occasionally lower. During illness and after the course of antibiotics, I was down there in the 270s to the 290s. It's like 25% fitness loss. That's not great. By the way, hold on. I have to run Psycho Casino here, if you'll give me a moment. Will we qualify from this round? Yes? No? You got 30 seconds. How long of a ride? All I do are 30 minutes. So, and occasionally a 10-minute beginner yoga class. But today, I got to 320. Or 327 or something like that. And I was like, you know what? 327. That's approaching what my average was pre-illness. It's on the lower end, but I'm feeling a little better. Anyway, so after that, I had some flatbread and smoked salmon, just because I'm on a bit of a smoked salmon kick. And then for my last meal, I was going to have a granola bar, because I was live, and it's at 10 a.m., so it's kind of an inconvenient time for me to start a fast. But then I remembered that my gastroenterologist would literally kill me and hide the body if I ate like a nut before my colonoscopy. So instead, I just had a glass of kefir, which was not on the forbidden foods list. He's cracked. Choose prediction. 90% bet on yes. That's scary for me, but I'll take it. Why no nuts? I think because they're so dense and fibrous, it's hard to completely ensure that they're purged from the colon by the time of the colonoscopy. And the way I understand it, like if even there's a little bit of medium in the colon, it can really screw up your... it can screw up the colonoscopy. I mean, you know what it's like to try to put like a glove on, like a dishwashing glove, but there's like a little piece of something in it. You feel every like abrasion being created. I don't want to eat almonds and then have the camera have to like just sneak right by you, because I feel like it would hurt a little different. By the way, I'm gonna say I'm not concerned about the anesthesia. I've been anesthetized before. For my hydrocelectomy. So I'm honestly looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be like some of the best sleep I've had in a while. But they do say, and this is it just concerned me, okay? They said, you'll be placed under general anesthetic and should have no memory of the procedure. Now, what I think a lot of people would have trouble with is that should. What I have trouble with is the memory part. Because just because you don't remember something happening doesn't mean it didn't happen. So in my head, I'm like, I think I know what they meant. But at the same time, is there going to be like 30 to 45 minutes of me feeling a pinching sound or a pinching feeling in my colon? That's very unpleasant, and then falling asleep, waking up, and being like, oh, is it already over? Because that's still trauma that I underwent. Oh, they hit you with the MIB neuralizer. Okay, fair enough. Don't grab me. This is not Jump Showdown. We don't need to grab. Have some self-respect. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, because whatever. It's just, I can deal with that. I'm telling you, the colonoscopy is nothing compared to the feeling of your legs slowly going septic. Like you're... Oh, sorry for the blind casino. Hold on. We're gonna delete that bet and try again. With your legs. Oh, you're so lucky that I didn't do blind casino. This is like it's horrible game for me. But anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the feeling of your legs being like so so sore that even like your pants rubbing up against your shin is painful. Like I'm not too worried about the colonoscopy. Honestly, this guy's insane. Okay, honestly, I should not do this. I should not engage in petty larceny. Instead, we should try to find somebody who's actually like they want to lose. It happens all the time. I want it. I want it. Straw hat. I mean, it's just a loss. Like, let's own that. Go up here. Sometimes people will come up here. I'm not messing with you. Just stay close. I want your leftovers. Oh, that would have been. There he's dead. But he dropped his leftovers off the edge like a damn. We were a team. Oh Jesus. Nice try. Nice try. He's going under, man. Why? Why? Just take Master Chiefs. Oh no, I'm gonna take Master. I'm dead. There's no way. There's no chance. Please tell me you're dead. Yes. There's a chance. I can't even grab the thing when there's nobody around. Just one more. Oh, not even close. What are you saying, WTF? I literally told you in advance, this is a horrible game for me. I warned you. You basically, you placed all your money on 00, and then the roulette bettor, or the roulette dealer, I guess, I don't know their name, the administrator, says, you know 00 only comes up 1 in every 38 rotations on average. And then you said, I've just got a good feeling. How do you feel about Jerome Powell signaling that he's going to raise interest rates by 75 basis points in the current macroeconomic environment? Why do you think you know more than the Federal Reserve? I guess would be my question. What are you, like 21 years old? And you read analysis from like unemployed landlords on Reddit who are like mad that their investment properties are going down in value because the Fed fund rate is coming up, which is making mortgages carrying costs more expensive. Like, why would I know? Why would I have a better opinion than Jerome Powell? It doesn't make any sense. Why can't we print money like the government? You guys, you're on old memes, okay? You got to listen to some damn podcasts. They're entering QT. They're taking bonds that they were purchasing, which was artificially inflating the money supply, or the M2 money supply at the very least, off the balance sheet right now. They're moving to QT. You're still in 2020 memes. You're in Q. You can't do the Jerome Powell money printer. You got to wait until they call for a recession, and then after 3 months of a recession, the American public's appetite for higher rates is going to be lower, and in order to not cause the economy to further spiral, they're going to do some QE again probably, and then they're going to lower the rates, and then you can start using the meme again, okay? We're 12, shut up. Are you in my game right now? Okay, well, congrats. I made it a little easier for you to qualify because you need the help. I am a little insulted when I have a clean line and then the Fall Guys algorithm spawns someone who fell in front of me and slows me down. Like, bro, they fell. They don't deserve a leg up. They had their chance. No, I'm okay. This is a good place to be. Just have some patience. I'm stunned the Among Us didn't get yeeted. I was so looking forward to grabbing you. I'm so pissed off. He grabbed me. I'm actually just bad. I'm bad and stupid. No, there's not 17 people in front of me. And even if there were, they're going to fall. And even if they don't, I'll just be faster. All right, we're probably going to pay out the doubters on this one. I do think there's 12 people in front of me. Honestly, and you're going to be like, oh, that doesn't sound real. Hold on. This thing can smack me to the exit. Oh, there's more than 5 of them in front of us, but just barely. No! How is it possible? He was in front of me. He grabbed me. How could he grab me and pass me? Anyway, we're going to pay out the doubters on that one. That's a big, like, 8x for the doubters. Holy cow. That was a horrendously played round. I'll just, like, level with you. It was absolutely awful. It was not played well at all. It was all my fault, except the one time I got grabbed on my jump. The rest of it was horrendous. I hate disappointing the believers. This is a war chest, though. Sorry, I ran Psycho Casino. I'm gonna write. It's a lot of stuff to manage, man. Like, no joke, if you're a casino, if you're a, well, the Freudian slip. If you're a streamer, and you're playing a game, and you're reading chat, and you're running a casino, you probably have a harder job than, I'm gonna say 30% of the workforce. I'm not gonna say something ridiculous like 50%. But you have a harder job than the average office worker, in my opinion, whose duties boil down to keeping their boss happy, filling out blanks in form templates, and responding to their voicemails after they come back from lunch. It's harder in terms of its duties, not in terms of the existential, you know, dread that comes alongside of it. I still feel that, but probably not as much. But then I feel it in like a different way. Because instead of being like, oh, you know, like I can't do another like month of this job that I hate. Instead, I'm like, man, if I was to die, it's kind of messed up that I would have like a legacy, but my legacy, I don't think it would be long-lived, don't get me wrong. But it wouldn't be like as a human being, it would be like as an entertainer. Like one of the main things keep like making me not want to die is I would not want to, I mean, I wouldn't see it, but you got to level with me here. You got to let me go off on the bit. I don't think I could deal with the idea that people were posting like, oh, I'm so sad that he died. I loved his XCOM videos. Aww. 89% yes. Okay, congrats. If anybody doubted with their whole net worth twice in a row, congrats on your quick like 100x. I ran the casino again immediately as well. Okay, let's get the brain off autopilot. See, this is what happens when I have to fast, man. I'm missing, like, the normal glucose levels in my brain right now. You just ate? That was 96 minutes ago. Okay? And honestly, I think the first part of the fast is the hardest. That's what people usually say. They're always like, dude, once you get through the first couple hours of the fast, you're good. The rest is just automatic. Okay, I should change the casino. Are we gonna get the world record here? I've done it. So I did well, there's nuances to this story. In order to graduate from high school in the province I grew up in, you needed to do 40 hours of community service. I, as a teenager, was unmotivated to engage in that sort of activity, but there was a bit of a loophole. There was a charity event called the 30-Hour Famine, which raised money and awareness for world hunger. So all you had to do was you had to stay in the school like overnight, and for 30 hours, everybody that was doing the event just didn't eat. But it was kind of like a big slumber party. We played some Halo 2 in the gym. We watched the movie Dog Soldiers. That was not very smart. And by we, I don't mean like this was a school sanctioned thing. I mean me and my other friends in the 12th grade. Okay, not smart, not smart. Anyway, so I have done this for 30 hours. Like, I've fasted for 30 hours before. I'm not too worried about it, but also, like, I was like a kid back then. Now I'm an adult. I've got an adult's caloric needs. It's legit the worst Lily Leapersing I've ever seen. Are you crazy? Like, if people hadn't jumped on my head, I would have the world record right now. I just happened to start in the back row, which again is, oh my god, is hater technology. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. People keep jumping on my head. It's okay. We just make it. Just make it. What? You get betwixt? Things betwixt? I'm not gonna qualify. I'm confirmed. I can't. Look at all the people in front of me. Obviously, there's no shot. There it is again. I'm stunned. I'm pure ass at Fall Guys. I got first rounded 3 times in a row. Honestly, you know what this is? It's the fasting, dude. This is like March in the S&P 500. Where like it would go down like 2% in one day. And you'd be like, that was a little rough. Then it would go up like 75 basis points the next day. And you're like, let's go, we're back. And then it would go down like 4% the next day. All the believers are like, he's first rounded 2 times in a row. He can't possibly first round again. Well, guess what? We just did. I can't stop thinking about food, man. I can't stop thinking about, holy cow. Also, after our graduating year, they recognized the 30-hour famine loophole was allowing people to not do community service in the spirit that it was originally intended. So they moved it to a 3-to-2 ratio. So for every 30 hours fasted, you only got 20 hours of community service. But I got in right under the wire. My remaining 10 hours, one day on summer vacation, I went to my aunt's office and she said, hey, can you help me install this router? So I installed a router and then a printer for her in her office. And then she said, that's really all I had to do today. You can just take a nap on the couch. So I just took a nap on their sofa. And then she was like, there's 10 hours of work. No, wait, okay. And then, no, I think she gave me 8 hours. And then I legitimately did 2 hours of, I manned the canteen at a charity event. So people would come up and be like, I'll have a soda. And I would be like, that's $1. And they would give me a loonie, and then I would hand them the soda. So 2.5% of my, well, I don't know, the 30-hour famine is legitimate. You probably shouldn't get 30 hours of community service for it, because mostly I was just, again, I was playing Halo 2 predominantly, and then we had a big slumber party in the cafeteria. Malf was there. There were people that, like, ate during the 30-hour famine, though. They snuck into the bathroom and, like, ate potato chips. That's just ignorant. Me, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Me and Malf did it legitimately. I'll vouch for him. I mean, I think probably, like, 80% of the people did it legit. I'm gonna get first rounded again. Other people saying, don't fuck me on this one. What are you talking about? Have you seen how ass I've been playing? Why would you bet on belief? Don't fuck yourself. We're pretty close. This is, I'm not saying, I don't know. There's a lot of people in front of me. I mean, like, this is the perfect opportunity for, like, any eye users in the chat. Like, have you been seeing how the games have been going so far? There's exactly 3 people in front of me. Yeah, well, all right. Oh man, that is good stuff. I'm genuinely getting destroyed. What are you smoking? Stop betting belief. I don't know how many times you need to see it on. You don't have. By the way, there's a false dilemma that is happening. People are like, well, I'm never gonna bet doubt. Okay, give it a second to see if my brain comes back. You don't have to bet every time. You could abstain a little bit. You could just say, this one doesn't, I feel uneasy making my bet right now. I'm just going to take a couple of bets off. But no, you crave it. You know what's messed up? Is I think that if you get into the psychology of gambling, I think that it's the losses that make it sticky more than the wins. Like, I think if you surveyed or observed gamblers, are they more likely to gamble more after a series of wins or after a series of losses? There's no question. They're more likely to gamble after a series of losses. Full tilt. It's a perfect game for me. I'd war chest on this one for sure. For sure. Get it twisted. Gambling is an investment. You will not lose money. It's impossible. You just need to get the big one. You just need the big one to hit. Just one, just book, and you're in. You will rebuild your life. Dude, I don't mean to knock anybody personally. I have watched some gambling streams. I just don't, like, at best, I'm like, this is just not my thing, which is okay. But at worst, it actually makes me mad. Like, I remember there was like Drake was streaming roulette, and he was putting 50, or not 50, sorry, someone said 50 basis points and you threw me. He was throwing $1 million on each bet, and the bets were like psychotic. It wasn't like I'm betting on red, I'm betting on black. It was like I'm betting on a specific like visual pattern on the board. We can't make that. Lads, we can't all stand at the edge, okay? Somebody's got to be the change they want to see in the world. Hell is other people, man. What can you say? I mean, you can't make that... You know what you got to do? You got to take the bouncers. You got to take the critical path. You got to go like this. People have already made it to the end, huh? World record holders? Bouncer? Dude, that's all you do. You take... Oh, we're not going to qualify. 100% not going to qualify. But, like, that stream just made me mad. And it wasn't even because, like, oh, that $1 million, like, could have done something for, like, people in need. That's definitely true, and there's, like, a part of that. But it was more because, like, he wasn't even having fun. Like, at no point was there a smile on Drake's face. The whole time, he was just like, $1 million, brr, $1 million, burp. I see you over there. Hold on, maybe there's only 2 people left and I can beat this guy and qualify. Oh, you fool. You absolute... You idiot. I'm in, man, I'm in! Oh! Oh! Let's go! It's just like I get that, like, there's a difference between, like, visibly having fun and, like, your brain firing neurotransmitters, like, making you feel like you're having fun. But, like, he was like not even watching, like, what happened with the bets. Like, the only commentary was like, after 3 straight losses, he's like, we gotta move to a new table. And then he, like, hits the back button on his browser and then clicks on, like, a different roulette table. And you're like, it's... I mean, I know you... Like, he has to at least understand that that doesn't make any sense, but... And also, I mean, and maybe this is more judgmental towards the people that are in the gambling industry, but, like... The slot machines look so shitty. Like, is there a rule that every slot machine has to look like a horrible, like, Facebook game from 2007? I lived. Still living, by the way. Still living. Move to the gravity well. Niles? Niles, move to the gravity well. Niles? Niles, I'm lost in the supermarket. Okay, that's gonna open up. Like, they just look so bad. And I never know what's happening. Like, I'm still in the era of slot machines where it's like you want to get 3 bells in a row. And then all the new slot machines are like, hey, you're playing 75 different, like, arbitrary, like, zigzags that make no sense. I never know if anybody's winning or losing, except based on their reaction. And I never get to take the time to learn, because A, I don't find it that entertaining, which is, again, fine. It's not my stream, it's not my choice of entertainment. But then secondarily, you never get a second to analyze, like, why someone won, because, like, 1 second spent without the reel spinning is apparently, like, against the whole principle of the thing. So, like, there's never time to actually decipher what happened. Instead, it's just bzz, 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 like, over and over. Anyway. If they made a Fortnite slot machine, I might consider it. By the way, 2 believer wins in a row. Look at that. It's an easy believe. The thing with Slime Scraper is you don't have to outpace anybody. You just have to not get grabbed. I don't know, like, again, I'm not anti-vice, you know? It just, gambling is like a vice that for me, I just don't derive any pleasure from. And I don't know, like, again, this is genuinely not meant to be judgmental, but whenever I watch the stream, it just looks like I'm watching somebody, like, just get, like, an injection of the chemicals they need. Not drugs, but, like, brain juice. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never like, this person streaming. I'm always like, this person just turned the camera on, and they're just like, I'm watching, like, an MRI of their brain just light up over and over. This is fun. This is a fun time. Please, one of you has to die. One of you has to die. One of you has to die. Thank you. Okay, that's beautiful. I love to see that. I love Vice. Good movie. Not really. It's okay. For me, Vice is where I realized Adam McKay took all the wrong lessons from The Big Short. And instead of making movies that are good because they're good, he's like, people love this because of the scenes where people break the fourth wall and, like, speak to the camera. And I'm like, no, I find that a little... Son of a bitch. I find that a little overly precocious, I suppose. I just like good movies. And The Big Short is good. Maybe because it's based on a Michael Lewis book. But... Inherent Vice? One of the best movies I've ever seen that I don't understand at all. Having seen Inherent Vice on an airplane, I could not tell you... that's mine. I could not tell you anything about it. Joaquin Phoenix gets a massage. That definitely happens. Grab him, grab him, grab him, bounce him. Grab him, we out here. Drop it, grab it, drop it. 4 seconds, this is like a new record for me. Where the hell did it go? Ooh, you're gonna bounce him! That was King Solomon. I was the only person who should get the penguin because I refused to put his life in danger. That's how you know I cared about him the most. We got 4 people going after 1 penguin. This is not the way. This is the way. I'm up. I'm down. I'm up. Thread the needle. Don't. Juice me. It's incredible. It's the most insane tactic ever done! Dude, I'm embarrassed to admit people said save Grogu. We turned on Disney Plus the other day because my daughter wanted to watch some Mickey Mouse cartoons. My avatar, my profile picture on Disney Plus is Grogu because he's cute. Soon as the picture popped up on the screen, she said Grogu. One of the, like, I don't know, 1,000 words that she knows is the Lucasfilm name for Baby Yoda. It's not like an adult's brain where you're like, that's sad because it's taking up some space that could go to something more important. Like, her brain is just constantly expanding. So if anything, it's like a good sign. But are you gonna watch Nope? Yep. I don't think I'll be able to get to a theater for it, even though I understand it's a movie that should be watched in theaters. I was one of the, probably like the 10th thing I checked when I got data, when we got back from the cruise, was how did the new Jordan Peele movie get received? And I saw that the answer was positively, and I said to myself, yes. Excuse me? I'm okay on Fruit Shoot, but it's a tight lobby, you know? We got a lot of competition here. We got some good gamers. There's limited spots available. You don't want to get hit by the pretzel rod. My feet got... Look, we're qualifying. Look at that. Ooh. Holy cow. By the way, people were like, oh, the doubters got paid out like 4 times in a row. Yeah, well, guess what? The believers just got paid 4 times in a row. So we're fucking even now. The odds were a little different. But still. Then why do I only have 96 points? Probably because you have bad bankroll management, Johnny Chan. So I don't even want to... Stop giving me Fruit Shoot. Because now, like, I'm... By the way, qualify in the final round always means win, okay? Don't give me this semantic nonsense. Stop giving me games with fruit, because I'm mid-fast. It's been it's been almost 120 minutes. Holy cow, I got so distracted because I was doing so well. I'm gonna drink like 1,500 calories worth of apple juice today, for sure. Yahoo! Nice fast. Well, it's not a fast. I can only consume clear liquids like apple juice and coffee. Oh, not only is it allowed, it's encouraged. It's also technically not a fast because I have to drink 4 liters of medical grade laxative. Coffee is clear. I don't know, dude. Like, I'm just going by the instructions. It said you can have coffee with as long as it has no cream or milk in it. I'm okay. I was 100% confident there were some grabs coming over there. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep, okay. That's how it happens. I'm always like, move to the back, and then I watch it, and I'm like, too late. Happens now and then. Coffee is clear? What the hell are you talking about? Coffee is clear. Yes, many people are pointing out alcohol is clear. I'm just gonna tell you that, like, I think you have a problem. I think that's kind of like a warning sign. I don't think you should be like, oh, clear liquids? You know what would be awesome is, like, let's get hammered on straight vodka or a vodka coffee cocktail, like, the night before a medical procedure. I think you got a huge problem. Nice surprise for the doctor? I think the doctor would know, man. It's called Everclear. I bought a bottle of Everclear once when I went to America as like literally a 21.1-year-old. After we drank the bottle over the course of a few days, we lit a match and held it up to the lip of the bottle and watched all the alcohol that was on the edge of the bottle that had remained immediately light on fire, vaporize, and then disappear. And that was the most entertaining part of the whole endeavor. That's the best part. I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool. And then you smoke that shit. Let's go. No, I'm definitely not gonna get drunk the night before my colonoscopy. I will say though, like I was kind of like, I know we go through this a lot. People say this is a bad take. I have respect for the people that work in the medical industry. It's just sort of annoying sometimes. I've received like, okay, that's literally a stream sniper, which is fine. Like it's a fair price to pay. But that I was targeted for deletion like 2 times. By somebody in a cat outfit at noon on a Wednesday on a non-holiday week. You're gonna tell me that's not targeting? I think that's targeting. That is a person taking out their frustrations on life on me, and I just have to accept that it happens from time to time. You know? It's not really their fault, really. Isn't school out? Yeah, school probably let out for them in about 2011, if I had to guess. We did not qualify from that round. When they were in the 7th grade. Anyway, moving on. Refund would be fine. No, we lost. It's fair. But I'm definitely not going to get hammered the night before my colonoscopy. That's definitely a cause for... Like, after the colonoscopy appointment, they should refer you to, like, a psychiatrist, probably. I say that with no irony. What about the night after? I don't know. Like, maybe? In the documentation, they tell you not to, because you're still under the effects of the medicine that they give you, but... I mean, it's probably, I don't know, it's probably better than the night before, but this is not medical advice. Do get it twisted. They also, I was talking about the medical administration industry. It was like, so they called me so many times to like verify different stuff. And I'm like, I'm not, maybe it's more of a reflection of society. Because I confirmed everything in this questionnaire that they gave me over the phone at their ambition. I don't want to ever call anybody on the phone. But I did this questionnaire on the phone where they made sure that I read the material. Then they were like, okay, we're going to send you an email. If you could look at all that stuff, that would be great. In order to confirm my appointment, I had to do the exact same questionnaire I did on phone over the email. So I did the questionnaire again and read all the material so that I could confirm my appointment. And then it said, your appointment is confirmed. See you Thursday. And then I got a phone call that said, hey, we're just calling from the doctor's office to confirm your appointment for tomorrow. It was after business hours. So, you know, I got up, you know, the same time I normally get up, and I called them. They said, just leave us a voicemail to say whether or not you're going to be here. To which I tried to leave them a voicemail at like 8:01 a.m. because their office wasn't open yet. Here's a new one. The voicemail's not on. What the hell is the purpose of the voicemail if it isn't active when you're not at the office? Like, it doesn't, I guess I get that you would be on like you would be busy or on like a different phone line at the time, but like I was losing my mind. So then I had to wait like 10 minutes, and I called back and I left them a voicemail. I guess they flipped the switch, and the voicemail was like, hey, this is like my name. I'm calling to confirm my appointment for tomorrow. And I swear to you, here's what the phone message said. I've already started my fast. I've read all the material, and I'll be there 10 minutes before the appointment. If you need to talk to me, please leave a voicemail, but don't call me or don't expect me to pick up because I will be away during business hours. But otherwise, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I legit, like, tried to answer any question that they might have that would give them reason for a callback over the course of my voicemail so that they would not feel the need to call me back. Well, I mean, I did say look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Why, I'm stupid? Like, it's not their fault I'm getting a colonoscopy. I'm not like, fuck you fucking gastroenterologist office. I'm not flaming, I'm just saying, etc., etc. Hey, lads, can we just... There you go. Good work. Solid tiptoe. Beautiful. Look at that. We did qualify. Nothing makes you lose faith in doctors more than actually having to see them. Look, I hate that I am starting to agree with you. Right? Even I had the same thing with my family doctor. They left me a voicemail and were like, hey, we need you to like verify your account on our middleware web portal so that we can like legally show you your test results. So then I did that. They did not show me a test result. They sent me a requisition and were like, please go to Life Labs and do this test in order to determine like if there's an antibiotic resistant form of bacteria that's presently like endemic in BC. And I'm like, just shit is like, again, when I need you to do something, it's a 6-week wait. When you need me to do something and I'm on island time, it's like, why haven't you done it yet? Well, you just let me know today that I'm like overdue. They should have, can't they just take a bunch of blood, like, the first time? Can't they just take, like, a liter of blood when they run a blood test? And then if they need you to come back for more blood tests, just use some of the reservoir? Can't you just put it in, like, a big, like, a walk-in or something like that? Okay, maybe not a liter, like a quart or something, whatever. Although I gotta take a day off work every single time because Life Labs is like, please use our online check-in system. Then you try to use the online check-in system and it's like, oh, we're experiencing an error right now. Just walk in. It's a 2-minute wait. Then you get there and it is not a 2-minute wait. That's a damn lie. The app just lies to you, man. Oh, okay, it's coming back this way. I see. Look at that. Perfect timing. Holy cow, little spooky. Not scared. Why would you jump on the button? Like, look at what you did to yourself. And yet you're still ahead of me? Does this seem fair? Okay, that time I understand why you would jump on the button. I'm not upset about that. That was in your own self-interest to jump on the button. I really thought I was low enough to get under. That was a beautiful boost. We're not gonna make it on number 1. Just kidding! Insane. Insane gaming. Choose prediction. We qualified. I mean, that's a good round for me. No doubt about that. I also understand, like, this is all just joking. But, like, you know, obviously, like, the medical industry is probably, like, fucking annoying and stressful to work in to begin with. And then COVID comes in and not only, like, overloads the hospital system, it makes the procedures like so much harder to do because you have to isolate and separate people, thus lowering your capacity. And also, I'm sure you end up dealing with like belligerent people like nonstop. But I'm like the ideal customer. So is there not a way that I can just get like a card that I flash when I go to the emergency room that's like, I'm not a hypochondriac? Can I just get looked at real quick? I promise it'll be like, if I could just have 5 minutes of a doctor's time right now, I won't take up any space in your waiting room. I won't, you know, use your bathroom or anything like that. I'm TSA pre-checked. I just want to talk to a doctor and be like, my legs are turning red. Am I gonna die? And he'll be like, yeah, please, like, go see this person. And I'll be like, all right. Everyone would opt into that option. No, you don't get to opt in. Your doctor has to, like, give you, they have to sign it for you. They have to be like, this person's cool. And if you ever go to the emergency room and then your doctor says it's just a cold, it's revoked for 5 years, like your passport. Help, help, help. I lived, bitch. I can't see what's happening. I lived. Oh, man. No, you don't. Stop grabbing me. This dude's he's antagonizing me. I see him running around. I see you, William Shakespeare. 2 people grabbing. Where's my William Shakespeare at? I see. Oh, okay. He's an indiscriminate grabber. He's just grabbing others. He's not targeting me. I respect that. I survived. 1 snowball's kind of like a gimme on that one. Kate is ordering a pizza. Ha ha. Pizza for lunch? Like a couple slices for lunch? That's normal. A pizza for lunch for 1, that's decadent, man. She's just rubbing it in now. Ordering a pizza for dinner. Okay, I can see it. For lunch? Ooh. I did say I said tomorrow night you're on your own for dinner because I'm fasting. So I'm interested. It's rarely do you get a chance to see your spouse's ideal food item, a little preview of what they'd order like the day after you died. I'm interested to see what it's going to be. She had sushi yesterday, so I think she probably won't go sushi again. I don't know. I honestly don't have an answer for it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Korean fried chicken, and I don't begrudge her for it. If she wants to have some Korean fried chicken, no, I'm not going to ask her to eat gruel just because I can only drink like apple juice. I'm like a nice guy like that. Whoa, pretzel rods! You shouldn't have to ask. Well, that was the subtext for sure. Is like, oh, you're not gonna have gruel tonight? My wife orders dinner without me all the time. Everybody's different. I would be pissed. Because I structure my whole day around eventually having the conversation, what are we gonna have for dinner? So to not only, like, well, you know what? I wouldn't be mad at all if she ordered it for 2. But if she ordered dinner for 1, and then was like, oh, you can, like, get whatever you want, I already ate, I would be like, I would feel slighted. Okay, so, like, because you're bad, I get punished? Okay, seems really fair. I'm starting to think that Fall Guys is not, an accurate model for fair rewards. Yeah, okay, I remember you. Alright. I see you've done this before. That guy's gonna be at the exit waiting for me. Just kidding. Yeah, I faked him out. Oops! I'm starting to regret this. Okay, that's fine. Who cares? I'll make it back up. I hate the people who know how to grab, though. Like, the people who actually know how to do it tactically. I never reached that point in my Fall Guys career. I lived, bitch. Oh, man. But I am interested to see what she orders. I wouldn't be surprised Korean fried chicken is high on the list. Dude, I can't be in this lobby. Oh, never mind. That made it all worth it. Every time I'm in goblin mode, I eat an entire pizza. I'm starting to think about what I'm gonna get when I'm home from the colonoscopy. I think it might be a McDonald's drive-thru day, for sure. Wall guys. You're not gonna have gruel? I don't. No, after a fast, you don't have gruel. You have a rare excuse to eat whatever you want, and nobody can judge you. You're making me hungry, and I just ate. How do you think I feel? I haven't eaten. I've been on intermittent fasting. I haven't eaten in 2 hours and 13 minutes. Whatever. We don't need to dive jump on that. You just do this. You just do this. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. Go ahead. You go first. Honestly, there's an advantage to being, like, last sometimes. Until the very end. Because you get all the drafting. Okay. The chicken grabbed me. I have to be careful with the chicken. You can't trust yourself around the chicken. Huge play. The chicken knows what they're doing. I've also heard that they have large talons. Let's go! You go first. Today you, tomorrow me. Today you, tomorrow me. Why was my jump not good? No shot, no shot. Why was my jump... maybe I didn't have full speed when I made the jump? Maybe I should have dived? You didn't even dive? Well, the thing is, and this is why when they introduced wall guys, there was a learning curve. Sometimes you dive and you just smack your head on the edge. Which is the reason they tell you not to run on the pool deck. That's what the helmet's for? You know what? +2. Good point. Good point. Stop asking me food questions, please. I'm getting very distracted. I can't think about anything else but the Korean fried chicken that my wife might buy for dinner. Why wear a helmet at the pool? No, my guy is wearing a helmet in the game. It's a cross-medium reference. Best pizza topping? Or the best pizza type? I mean, this is just an argument for the sake of having an argument, which is fine. I'm a Neapolitan guy. I like a floury, thin crust with just a few toppings. That's my ideal. We're going left. You could not get that one wrong. It's not possible. We're going left. Okay, look at this. We're going left. We're waiting. If you make a mistake, it's better not to double down. You just wait it out. Timing is still pretty good. Hey, there's a left door. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed with myself. 2 mistakes on gate crash is pretty not good. We're in. Yep. Nope! They even set up the confetti! Take a no on that one. That was not my best played game. Oh, you have to dive? Oh, is that why when you see the 100-meter dash and they want to cross the line faster, they always jump into a dive at the end? If you could bend, I would do a bend easily. I'm not a jump dive, though. Absolutely not.